Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah, and today is a very short November manga monthly Monday? There we go. I knew I was forgetting a word. I have very few things to talk about this month, this wrap up. I didn't read a ton of manga in November for a reason. We'll go straight into it. I finished Assassination Classroom. Assassination. I can't talk. I have filmed like 3 videos back to back, so my words, they're not wording. I finished this. It was 3 volumes or 4 volumes I was behind on. I read 19, 20, and 21, part of 18, 19, 20, 21. Final series thoughts. I really liked this series. I don't know that I will own the series just because I don't see myself rereading this, but I think it was worth the read. I really liked it. My one caveat to that is I didn't think volume 21 was ultimately necessary. I think that volume was entirely side stories that our author added on after the fact for like movies and one-shots, and none of those really felt genuine to the actual series. So that one was, yeah, I don't know why I read it. Honestly, I wish someone had just told me to skip it. I didn't care for that, but the actual ending of the series, I really liked it. It got me. At one point I genuinely thought someone besides Koro sensei was going to die. If you don't know, I should probably give you the summary on this really quickly. Assassination Classroom is the story of Koro sensei, who is an alien. He destroyed a part of the moon, and he has decided, or given Earth an ultimatum. He wants to be a teacher for a year to a specific class of students, or he will destroy the world. Now, at the end of the year, he will destroy the world unless that class of students manages to find a way to assassinate him. While they're trying to assassinate him, he's going to be teaching them. It is incredibly wholesome. It is incredibly sweet. The premise sounds a lot more dark than it really is. It has its moments, but it was great. Final series thoughts, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I don't know that I'll own it, but I really enjoyed it. I loved Koro sensei. I did mourn his loss. The loss of Koro sensei, because spoilers, the whole series is about him dying. Something does happen to him. I'll just leave it at that. It was good. I have also caught myself up on Oishi no Ko. So I read volumes 3 and 4. I think volume 4 actually just came out. I think I had this on a pre-order and picked it up. This is the story of a pop idol and a OBGYN and a fan, and how their lives come together. Let's say that. I absolutely loved volume 4. I really liked volume 3, but volume 4 was my favorite. This is kind of following Ruby and Aquamarine as they enter show business. Each of them are kind of entering in different angles. Aquamarine is entering in through like a acting kind of angle, whereas his Ruby sister is making a pop idol group. This volume follows Kana Arima. This is the girl on the cover. She is part of the pop idol group, and she has a relationship kind of going with Aquamarine. They're friends, but could they be more? I hope so. And this does a fun deep dive. For me, it's fun. It was kind of dark. Let's be honest. There were some really dark moments, especially in this one. This does a deep dive into like the showbiz industry and what it's like for these pop idols, how they live their lives. I'm very fascinated with this. I would love to know the real life source material that this artist is drawing. This artist and author are drawing from, and if it's genuine to real life, because it's absolutely fascinating in here. Some of it I know is, which makes me suspect that word makes me suspect that a lot of it is. So absolutely love this. Very fun. The anime is out and I know it's doing very well. In fact, I think I got a toast today on my like news Google thing that the theme song for this show is one of the like top 10 songs in Japan's Spotify listings, which is very cool. It's very cool. The opening theme and like video for the anime is incredible. I have seen it, but I absolutely love the manga. This is quickly becoming a favorite series of mine. I have all of the ones that I can pre-order. Pre-ordered for this. The next volume, I think, is going to follow a newer character in the pop idol group that's also going to school with the 2 of them. We'll see what I think. If you like a more dense and wordy sort of contemporary manga that gives you insights into different areas of, you know, life and businesses and things like that. This is going to be a pickup if you like drama in your manga. This will probably be fun for you. But if you're looking for something light, fluffy, and fun, this is not, absolutely not for you. There is a lot of suicide triggers in this. There murder. There's some very dark stuff in this series, but it is offset. There is some light and funny stuff. It's mostly interesting to me. It does a good job keeping my interest and teaching me things, or setting up a very complicated and intricate world that I suspect is strongly based in real life, like, situations. So, highly recommend. This is my favorite character. Like I said, Kana Arima is my favorite character. She is so funny. She is just up. I love her. So this volume has been my favorite so far, and I am looking forward to volume 5. And the last thing I read was One Piece, volume 6. So I finished Assassination Classroom, and I have decided to keep reading through One Piece. I am enjoying One Piece, but I am not in love with One Piece, and I have seen two sides to the camp of when does One Piece get good. Some people say if you don't love it from chapter 1, don't keep reading it. It's not for you. If you don't understand the beauty of it in chapter 1, then you're don't read it. I feel like that's a bit much, so I'm gonna keep reading, because the other camp says that between, I think somebody pinpointed it, between volumes 6 and 11 is when it really hits its stride, and you start to see where the upward progression is going to go. So that is where I am, and I will continue to read, because these are on the Shonen Jump app. So for like $3 a month, I get to read them all. So I'm going to keep reading, and I'll report back what I think. If I end up DNFing the series, I'll just move on to another one of my oldies that I've been wanting to reread. It's fine. No skin off my back. But I am interested if you enjoy One Piece, if you like it. I will watch the anime occasionally, but when I'm like 5 episodes in, and it's one of those things, I turn it on in the background because my toddler really likes it too, so I don't actually get to watch much of it. She wants to play while she watches it, so I'm playing with her, or I'm corralling her. So not about the anime, specifically the manga. When did it get really good for you, and when do you recommend I stop reading? Because right now I don't hate it, I like it, but I'm not adoring it. We'll see. Let me know that down below. That is the last thing I really have to talk about. I don't have any like plans for December. I plan on mood reading once I get through some actual like novels and stuff, arcs. I did get, I don't know if you can see them, you can't. I got lucky and found all 6, the first 6 volumes of Imakoi for $25. $25 for all of these. I was so excited. So I treated myself. So I got these. I have volume 8 upstairs, and I'm gonna buy volume 7, so I've got the full series. And I think volume 7 and 8, I'm halfway through 7 on the app, and I haven't read 8, so I will read those for sure. And I do believe a new volume of Chainsaw Man comes out this month. Nope, I have read that volume already. It's on the app. And I was trying to think what else. I have purchased the 4th Pokemon Adventures Collector's Edition bind up. That is where I stopped on my library checkouts. I read up to that next volume that's in that collection. So I will be continuing with the Pokemon manga. I was reading it last year and just haven't put them on hold at the library in the app since then. So now that I have the physical copy, I got it used for $5. I will keep that series going because I love Pokemon. And I think, I have some My Hero Academia to read. So that stuff will get read. I read all of my manga almost as soon as I get them. I do not keep a TBR of manga longer than a few weeks. So that stuff will for sure get read. But outside of that, we'll see what happens. I will see you guys in the new year. Thanks so much for watching. And like I said, let me know down below what your thoughts are on One Piece, when it got good for you, the manga specifically. And I will talk to you guys again in January. Thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.